You work hard all week to come here to put your faith in a 1,500-pound animal, but they're gonna do what you're supposed to, because when the gate opens, you have zero control. So you hope that you did your homework and you worked hard at home all week to make it happen. My name is Perschbacher, and I'm a stock contractor in the PBR. I kind of tell people, like, oh, were you born into this? I'm like, actually, yes. Like, my dad had a rodeo the day I was born. You know, when I was little, we didn't play with Barbies and dress up. We had animals. My pet was a huge Bremer bull. I remember going to South Texas, and they had like a parade, and it was like, bring your pet to the parade. So there's kids with fish, hamsters, obviously dogs and cats. And here I come on Bubba, and I'm riding him, and he's humongous. And here I come, and of course I win, because I had to win. That bull was, I think, maybe started my love of actual bulls. I flanked my first bulling competition in 2018. And then in 2019, in the ABBI, they have a women's for charity. And my grandpa, my brother and I, we bucked probably 80 calves that year. And he said, if you and Quinn, which is my brother, want to pick a calf each, you can have one for the year. And so I picked one, and he said, if that's the calf you're picking, you better go win. So we kind of set a goal to win the world in the women's for charity. And in 2019, Shifting Gears was the world champion. So it was pretty cool. A bull that my grandpa had raised, and we had all these, all these hopes and dreams for this calf. For it to come kind of to fruition was really awesome for us. Man, they let me win once, and I was hooked. There was nobody on the back of the buck and shoots that looked down on me because I'm a woman. They were helpful. They were, hey, if you need anything, we're here. I never had to worry about being treated differently. I've got to meet some of my best friends through the buck and bull fraternities, and to have those women there, and like I said, there's a couple that I call, and I'm like, hey, I got a question. Like, what do you think? So like, how do I get this bull out cleaner? What would you do different? There's so much that goes into raising buck bulls, from picking the cows and what bulls you put out with them, and we take a lot of pride in what we breed to. Some of the classic bulls we didn't bring, the 4-year-olds, because they can't take the pressure, but they will eventually. Picking and kind of choosing where we go and what we do with each bull is kind of our main goal, and it's more like managing a baseball team. I know this one can take this much and this one can take that much. There's a couple of bulls that they may have been not quite ready, and so we may have left them at home and not had taken them as much. So the most important thing is knowing this bull needs more time, this bull needs this, and so it's hard, because I'm like, man, this one's really good and we want to take him, but he's bad to shoot, or he needs more time. We know that when we go to a fraternity, the music or the backpin guys are going to just blow his mind. So we really try to kind of go individually. This bull needs this much. This bull needs this much pressure. The bulls and their personalities, I think, is the coolest thing in the world. Top Dollar, he's a big pet. Some of them, well, he's really not. He just kind of tolerates me. He doesn't quite love me that much. Top Dollar was born at our house. So we got to see him be the ABBI yearling world champion. He was in the top 10 his 2-year-old year. He went to his first PBR as a 3-year-old, which is at the end of his 3-year-old year. So it's just pretty cool. So now he's kind of being successful, his classic year, and maybe a shot at that title, and hopefully, you want him to win Bull of the Year at the end of the deal, but it's neat to be able to watch him be successful on a kind of a homegrown calf. Obviously, everybody wants to raise more world champions. I think at the end of the day, just to raise good calves and be able to haul bulls that we've raised, I think is the main thing for the ranch. To get to wake up every morning and then see those bulls standing in the pen, it's just really, you dream about that. In 2021, when Jose rode him for 97 3/4 in Tulsa, I walked back in the building and I have chills. Man, like this place is, it just, nobody had an idea that it would be that, and he'd break the record that day. That arena is just historic. It's just amazing to go back and think that record may never be broke. 98 3/4. You can't get much more perfect than that. I get emotional talking about when we fought. That bull has done things for us that, you just dream of as a stock contractor. You dream of having a bull like that. And he's a truly once-in-a-lifetime type of bull.